And happening now at the top of the hour, history unfolding at the state capitol. Testimony underway in the impeachment trial of suspended Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Looks like they're perhaps on a bit of a break. The Republican facing removal from office, allegedly abusing the public trust, taking bribes, and other charges alleging misuse of the office. Paxton is only the third state official in Texas history to face an impeachment trial. He has denied all wrongdoing.
Paxton's lawyers say the case against the Republican was built on falsehoods. Let's get right to Len Cannon, anchoring our team coverage live from Austin. Len.
Yeah, guys, good afternoon to you. Mia, you mentioned there appears to be a bit of a break in the trial. Actually, the first day of the impeachment trial has now adjourned. You mentioned there was a witness on the stand, the very first witness. His name, Jeff Mateer. He was Ken Paxton's assistant attorney general. He was being questioned about his boss's actions. He resigned from the AG's office in 2020. He's one of the staff members who took allegations about Paxton to the FBI. Mateer will be back on the stand first thing in the morning. Also today, we learned how many articles of impeachment will be filed against Ken Paxton. It turns out all of them. We also heard what the plea is from Ken Paxton. That came from his attorney. Adam Bennett has that part of our coverage. Adam?
Well, Lynn, that plea was not guilty on all 16 articles of impeachment that are up for consideration in this trial. Paxton himself was standing right next to his attorneys when they made that plea. And the gallery here was about half full, including a number of supporters, some that traveled hundreds of miles to come and witness this historic moment in person. I want to get to some video from earlier today. Of course, the big vote this morning, first thing, was the Republican majority Senate voting on the pretrial motions. They ended up denying the motions to dismiss the articles of impeachment outright, oftentimes with a more than 2/3 vote. So that gave the green light for this trial to move forward, which is what we spent most of the day watching. Paxton himself was present during the morning, but not during opening statements after lunch. Representative Andrew Murr spoke on behalf of the prosecution. It was a quick opening statement in which he accused Paxton of misusing his office to help a friend and donor named Nate Paul and getting favors in return. But defense lawyer Tony Busby says he has evidence to prove there was no wrongdoing here.
We have detailed that Mr. Paxton received favors, including home renovations and help in concealing and continuing an extramarital affair in exchange for the Office of Attorney General punishing Nate Paul's enemies.
We heard about house renovations supposedly paid for by the manipulating boogeyman, Nate Paul. That never happened. Ken Paxton and Angela Paxton paid for their house renovations, and I'm going to show that absolutely 100%.
Earlier in the day, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick ruled that Paxton cannot be compelled to testify in this impeachment trial because the rules here are so similar to a criminal trial. Paxton then swore in the first 6 witnesses. And as Lynn mentioned, the witness we heard from today was a former member of the AG's office, a top staff member, in fact, one of the whistleblowers in this case who first raised these allegations to federal authorities almost 3 years ago. And that helped get the ball started rolling to where we are today here at this impeachment trial. Proceedings will pick up again at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Len?
All right, Adam, I know you will be there. A little bit later, I will be raising 2 points. 1, how rare an impeachment trial is in the state of Texas. And 2, how we got here is also very unusual. Guys, back to you.
Can't wait to hear more of your insight. It has been a full first day. Len Cannon, along with Adam Bennett, making note of it all. Thank you.
And remember, you can watch the trial gavel to gavel. We are streaming it for you live on KHOU 11 Plus and KHOU.com.